Welcome to today's lesson. Today we will learn definition and construction of a right circular cylinder. You may have noticed that the container of Pringles is different from the packets of other potato chips. Other potato chips come in plastic bags that you can just pull open pretty easily. Pringles, on the other hand, come in a tall, round container that has a circular plastic lid. The shape of the container that Pringles come in is called a cylinder. Can you give another example of a cylinder? Yes, can't. Let's learn some amazing things about cylinders. Cylinder looks like. It has two circular ends, this one and this one. It also has one curved surface. Let's look at an animation. This is a central axis. Let's look at how cylinders formed. The rectangle goes around the central axis to form the cylinder. This is the circular end on top. The axis passes through the circle. This entire region you see is called curved surface. A cylinder has just one curved surface. This is the cylinder end of the bottom. If you look closely, you will see that the axis is perpendicular to both circular ends. Let's get back to our figure. This is the axis we are talking about. It is perpendicular to both circular ends. This is called right circular cylinder, as its axis is perpendicular to the ground. We should know these two circles have the same radius, which means they are equal circles. All the circles between these two circles are also equal. So, it cannot be like this or like this. This one doesn't have equal circles at the ends, and this one doesn't have same cross section throughout, which is why both are not right circular cylinders. Coming back to the concept of the axis, isn't it always perpendicular to the bases? Look at this figure. Where do you think its axis lays? It will be placed like this. As you see, its axis isn't perpendicular to the base, which is why this is not right circular cylinder. If we mention cylinder, we refer right circular cylinder. Now let's focus on the important parts of a right circular cylinder. First definition: a geometric shape that has two parallel circular bases connected by a curved surface is called a right circular cylinder. A line joining the center of each base. A line joining the center of each base is called, I am waiting for you, yes, axis. The perpendicular distance between two bases is called height. Yes, the radius of the cylinder is the radius of a base. Let's fill in these parts. First, let's think about this line. What is the name of this line? Yes, axis. And what was this length? Yes, this is a height of a right circular cylinder. And R, this is a radius of this circle, and it's also radius of a right circular cylinder. And this part, it is base, and this part, it is base too, and this part, its curved surface, right? Now we have an important question. If the axis is not perpendicular to the basis, we know the first one. When the axis is a right angle to the basis, this is called a right circular cylinder. The figure on left is an example of right circular cylinder. When the axis is not at right angles to the basis, this is called the oblique cylinder. Now I will open an animation about that. In this animation, we can change the position of the axis by dragging this point. As you see, the axis is perpendicular to basis and it is right cylinder, right? And now I will drag. And if the angle is not 90 degrees, it will be oblique cylinder. And if the axis is perpendicular to the base, it will be right cylinder. Now we know that the axis can be perpendicular to the base or not. If we want to construct a right circular cylinder, which shapes we will need? You can stop the video and think about it. And come back. Let's look at this video. Yes, we need a rectangle to create curved surface. And we need bases. As you see, the answer will be 2 circles and 1 rectangle. I was looking an example of a right circular cylinder around me, and I found paper towel in my kitchen. And then I unrolled this paper towel. As you see, the result was a rectangle. Now look at the nets of a right circular cylinder on GeoGebra. In this GeoGebra file, we can change the size of a cylinder and we can change the height of a cylinder. I want to make it more like a Pringles container. I think it's okay. Now we can see the nets of a cylinder. First we see the top end and curved surface. It is a rectangle. And now focus on these black parts. Did you see that? These black parts are circumference of these circles, and it is equal the sides of the curved surface, the rectangle. After looking GeoGebra example, we can say that the curved surface is rectangular region in the nets of a right circular cylinder, and this sides of the rectangle is the height of a right circular cylinder and the length of other sides, these sides, and these sides is equal to the perimeter of the circle at the base. So the length of this side is 2πr. Let's focus on first question. Let's draw the nets of the drum below, then find the lengths in the nets of the drum. Take pi equals to 3. As you can see, this is a right circular cylinder example. And we have two bases. We can start with two bases. And then, as we say before, the curved surface is a rectangle. And it says the diameter of the circle is 60 centimeters. So the radius will be 30 centimeters. And this is the perpendicular distance between two bases. And this is our height. And this is 40 centimeters. And now I want to find the length of this side. We know diameter is 60 centimeters, so the circumference of this circle is pi times diameter, and it equals to 180 centimeters. We shouldn't forget the circumference of the circle is equal to the length of this side of the rectangle. Let's focus on the second question together. In the barrel, which shape is a right circular cylinder below, the length of the radius is 5 decimeter and the perimeter of the rectangle, which is curved surface of the cylinder, is 200 decimeter. So what is the height of this barrel? Take pi equals to 3. So first we need to draw this cylinder, the nets of the cylinder. We draw firstly a rectangle and we need bases, and we know the length of the radius. It is 5 decimeter. And the perimeter of the rectangle is given. It is 200 decimeter. To find the perimeter, we need to find the length of this side and this side. Let's say this side A and this side B. So 2 times A plus B is equal to 200 decimeter. That means A plus B is equal 100 decimeter. We know that we need to find the circumference of this circle to find the length of B. We can find the circumference of the circle, right? Circumference of circle is 2πr and it's equal 30 decimeter. And we found B. B equals to 30 decimeter. A plus B was 100 decimeter. That means we found A. A is 70 decimeter. So the height of this barrel is 70 decimeter. If you have any question, you can write an email to me. Now it's your turn. Search a right circular cylinder around you. First, show the elements of the right circular cylinder you found: height, axis, bases, and curved surface. Then draw the nets of this cylinder. Find the length of the radius, height, and perimeter of the rectangle by using tape. If you don't have tape, don't panic, you can use rope and ruler. Please use your creativity. In next lesson, we will continue with surface area of a right circular cylinder. Take care of yourself. See you.